in this concept, the next topic is rolling and sliding. This also can be taught through games. This is such an important topic. In this, children will learn to observe objects closely. They will play it like a game, but along with it, they will understand the basic principles of geometry. The important principles of geometry they will learn from these games. This is the stage where they observe. Let us see how this can be done. We can arrange them like this. This is a decimal set, a tray. I'll be using this. Let us keep it like a slide on the table in the classroom. In this way, we can arrange like this and take some objects from here and use them. I have taken these many objects. Now, I will show you right here. This is rolling, right? If we leave it like this, it's going like a cart. This motion is called rolling. Now, this motion is sliding. If it is just going like this, it is sliding. In the rainy season, you would have seen most of the children slide and fall, right? In the same way, this is sliding. Now, one by one, I will show all these. You have to tell me, okay? You have to tell me which motion this is, okay? Now, this ball, I will leave it from here. What happened? Did it slide down or roll down? It rolled down, right? It rolled down. If we take this, I'll push it a little. It is not rolling down by itself. It is sliding down. Similarly, this yellow cube also is sliding down. What will happen with this? Will it roll down or slide down? Let us see. It is not falling. It is not rolling down also. It is sliding down. This is a blue solid cuboid. Solid slides down. This is a red cube. What happens with this? It is also sliding down, right? Let us look at this again. This is rolling down. What will happen with the pen? Shall we see? It slides down or rolls down? It's rolling, right? This is rolling. Now, what will happen with this? If we keep it like this, it is sliding. If we keep it like this, see, it is just like the pen. If we keep it like this, it's rolling. This object, if we keep it like this, it slides. If we keep it like this, it rolls. Why is it so? Shall we see? Now, observe each object. See this, touch it and see. This is a flat surface. Because of it, it slides. It can't roll. But if you take the ball, it does not have a flat surface. It is round. That is why it rolls. Ball has a round surface. Because its surface is round, it did not slide. It rolled down like this. So, what is special in this? This is a special object. If we keep it like this, it slides. If we keep it like this, it rolls. This one, see here, it is not round. It's a flat surface. This part is flat. When you keep the flat surface, when you place it like this, it slides. But if you keep the rounded surface, it rolls, right? It is rolling down. This can be explained by various experiments. Whichever object we take, let us take a different object. Let us take this one. This white one. Let's ask the children. Look at how is this? Will it slide or will it roll? The children will see and say, there is nothing round in this object, miss. This is not round, so this will not roll. It will slide. What about pencil? Pencil, how is it? It has a rounded surface, so it will roll. This is likely to roll. This is what the children will understand and answer. Where will this be useful in future? This will be useful in a geometry class. When they start learning about even and uneven surfaces, when they have to solve problems based on this, the knowledge gained here will be useful. The concept of spatial understanding is very easy for children. The first and second standard children will not feel they are studying. They will learn it quickly through games and activities. Even then, we need to give special attention and ensure that the children understand this concept well, without any confusions, mistakes. Confusions could be when we say up, the child should show up, not inside. When we tell them to keep it up, the child should keep it up, should not put it inside the box. Then we will know that the child did not understand the concept well. In this manner, without any confusions, first and second grade students, if they understand well, in future, it will help the teachers to take further lessons. Children also will learn easily. We have seen so far how to teach spatial understanding by using various TLMs. In addition to this, using the materials available around and using your own unique creative skills, we hope you can conduct these classes much better. All the best.